Hey guys, here's your weekly Las Vegas housing market update. And wow, this was a big week. For most of this year, we've dealt with something super frustrating, the Fed cutting rates, but long-term rates, including mortgage rates, kept going up. Buyers felt it, sellers felt it. Honestly, everyone felt it. But this week's Fed meeting finally broke that trend. The Fed did cut rates again, a quarter point, but it came with a very hawkish tone. Basically, they eased a little, but made it clear that they're not celebrating victory over inflation yet. They also released new projections showing stronger growth, lower inflation, and only one single rate cut expected for all of 2026. That tells us they still plan to keep things pretty tight. Powell doubled down and said policy isn't on a preset path. Everything depends on inflation and how the economy evolves. So even though we got a rate cut, the overall message was don't expect a big cutting cycle anytime soon. Now, here's the interesting part for mortgage rates. There is growing disagreement inside the Fed. Some members think inflation is cooling fast enough for more cuts coming soon. Others think the economy is still too strong. That tug of war is why the messaging has felt so mixed over the last few months. And behind the scenes, the Fed is also continuing short term bill purchases to keep liquidity stable. That may sound technical, but it actually helps calm volatility in long term bonds, which is a good thing for mortgage rates here in Las Vegas. Now, for the good news. Mortgage rates actually moved lower right after the meeting. That breaks this painful cycle, this painful trend where the last five Fed cuts also pushed mortgage rates higher. Finally, the policy cuts are starting to line up with what buyers and sellers need. Right now, the 30-year mortgage rate is around 6.22%, slightly up on the week, but still much better than the 6.660% we saw a year ago. The 10-year Treasury is around 4.13%, and if it can break below 4%, that would open the door for even lower rates. Looking ahead, the next few weeks are going to test this new direction. We've got key inflation reports, Fed speakers, and Treasury auctions coming up. If inflation keeps cooling and marketing stays calm, we could finally see the alignment we've all been waiting for. Fed cuts and lower mortgage rates at the same time. I'm Yessie with the Taylor Group, keeping you updated every week on the Las Vegas housing market, mortgage trends, and what it all means for you. See you next week.